I mean, sometimes luck happens when hard work meets opportunity. And, you know, we work hard every day. We fight, we battle, and yeah, maybe we got some bounces here or there, but we've gotten them quite a bit this year. We're not surprised by it, and it's by a lot of grinding out at bats. It's fighting a lot, and so it's just we're used to it. We're used to close games, and so we're very comfortable in those situations. We definitely got some bounces tonight, and they helped us win a game, but you know, hey, it could just as well go their way tomorrow. So. This one's over, and we just got to deal with the next one. You know, keep doing what we're doing. Play Bruin baseball. Can't get too big. It's really easy to do that in this type of situation where you're going in knowing you're one win away, but this is a little bit of uncharted waters. We're one win away from winning the first national title in program history. Obviously, we got some guys. Cody's been here 3 times, and juniors and sophomores have been here twice. So we're prepared to do what we need to do, but we just got to keep doing what we've been doing while we've been in here in Omaha, the postseason, and really all year, which is Bruin baseball, fighting down and out of the bats, and just give ourselves a chance to win and see how the chips will fall. We can't think about it. We can't think about it being one game away, because really, if you let that happen, then hey, they could be one game away after tomorrow. So really, it's about tomorrow. It's about going pitch to pitch. Worry about that pitch in that situation. You can't be thinking counting down outs. You can't be thinking, oh, let's get 2 runs and then let's hold them. You really got to just keep grinding out at bats, keep trying to win every at bat, win every pitch, and you know, if we do that, I think we have a very good chance. Oh, you know, no doubt that both these teams want to win. It's that drive and that work ethic that's got both of us here, and I think both of us are kind of fun teams. We have fun with each other. They have fun doing what they're doing. They're loose. They play the game loose, and it works for them. It's not at all. Didn't play into it at all. We're really just going out there and playing our game. We're not worried about them. No, I'm not going to go in before both James and Zach. Once James goes in, they'll all start getting loose, and I'll kind of know the situation. It's a 1-run game usually. Zach could get skipped over,
right,
which is tough for him because he's a great pitcher. But right, with me back there, coach kind of skips him sometimes.
But like you said, you know, he doesn't want to leave you in
exactly. So
a situation like that.
With once James is going in, I'll start. I mean, I've already been down there and kind of stretched out
right,
and have my legs loose. But once James actually goes in the game is when I'll pick up a ball, I'll toss and kind of just see how the game's going. And that's when once I see it kind of just getting a feel for the game,
right,
depending on how close we are, situation, what coaches told me before I go down there, of how short of a leash Starter has and the other 2 guys have. That's really why. Absolutely. I mean, I definitely didn't have that feel for Coach Savage first 30 games of my freshman year, but I started getting a feel for my role and understanding when he's going to put me in. And I mean, this season it's been a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Last year it was like, okay, how short is the starter's leash? Because I was almost always first out of the pen, and I could be warming up for an inning or 2 down in the pen. But this year it's a lot easier for me, just because I know I'm a little closer, and it's usually going to be after James or after Zach. I don't have to throw as many pitches down there because I have a lot better feel for it. Mississippi State fans are great fans. They're very classy fans. They really enjoy the game. They love their Bulldogs. So it was great. You love playing in front of a big crowd, even if it's against you. Sometimes it's even more fun to silence a crowd than it is to pump one up. So you know, they were great fans. They came out and supported tonight. And we usually just try and use that as their energy, push it into our own. Sometimes the ballpark can get dead and both teams can kind of get flat, but we use their energy to kind of fill into our own. So, you know, it was erratic, it was raw, didn't really have anything, any real feel for it down there. I kind of naturally could throw sidearm. I was a shortstop going up, so I always tried to be the Jeter down here and all that stuff. So I had a little bit of a feel down there, and the first time I actually ever did it, I faced 3 of the best hitters in our program, and 2 of them are now playing in the pros. One of them's playing in Division I baseball.
Who are those guys?
Rio Ruiz.
Who's that?
Rio Ruiz.
Rio Ruiz.
The
okay.
4th rounder
okay.
last year. Wallace Gonzalez.
Wallace Gonzalez.
Yeah. Who I don't know. He was in the 30th round after my senior year, and then Sebi Zavala, who's a San Diego State catcher. Had Tommy John this year, but I faced 3 very good hitters, and I got all 3 of them out, and that's when I went over the top. I had been struggling so much, I didn't feel like I could get a 9th hitter out of any team. So I was like, wow, I love this. If this is going to work this well against these guys without any practice, then hey, I'll do this for sure. I mean, it was the first time I ever went out with it, and it was that successful. I embraced it. I loved it. So I couldn't imagine 30 appearances as a senior in high school. I mean, it was the type of thing where I pitched well. I was always a ball player, but once I got to that varsity level, I really couldn't put myself over the top. And then that's when I turned to full-time side armor and really started understanding the game better. Is when I was able to really work out some things and gain some success. And I just kind of use every appearance that I've had as an experience. And if you don't learn something from every time you go out there, you're wasting it. You really got to use. I've used every experience and every appearance to get better. I go out there and I'm competing in the moment, but afterwards I can kind of look at how I did and look what worked and what didn't, and I really just try and replicate what works and work on the stuff that I need to get better at. It was the type of thing where I wanted to play baseball for a long time. It looked like my career would come to a very average end a senior day that he gets to pitch because he's on the team, and I wanted to be able to play baseball at the next level, and I knew at that point I wasn't good enough, so I needed to do something, and why not try it out? It couldn't hurt. And my coach, I trust my coaches back then. They were great coaches. Coach Chris Beck.
Chris Beck. Okay.
He's our pitching coach and my history teacher, and just great guy. A couple times a season, I've been getting texts from him all throughout the postseason. I'm sure I have one from him right now, but yeah, he's just a great coach, and he still can watch me and he still knows me. He's realized I've totally revolutionized what I've done. It's not anything like it was when I was in high school, but he definitely realizes some of the still quirks and when I'm getting sped up out there and different stuff, and can always give me a little bit of advice to get me back to myself. So.